Hey, don't forget I want 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C, Stefan. I'm not quite feeling myself today.
Does this mean we don't actually hand action in there?
You attempting comedy? Funny, don't use it in the act. I'm just a little congested, is all. And don't forget I want 3 raw eggs, please.
Oh, the routine, Melanie. Save the eulogy for Scarlett. She could use in the sequel.
2 months, going on 2 years. Dr. Perkins said he wants to do a special case study on me at the university hospital.
Great for Dr. Progies. I think we can all breathe a little easier now.
Ah, hell, just load me up with some C, I'll be fine. Hospitals, they freak me out.
Yeah, so does Dr. Progies. Personally, I think it's the right eggs that sticks you together.
Binds. And with you, it's probably vodka.
Keeps me going. Don't knock until you try it.
Yeah, save your medicine show elixirs for yourself. I don't need any mood enhancing.
Fooled me.
Now, could you please hurry in there? I'm thirsty.
Bloody fucking nurse mark. Go get it yourself. It's already made. Aren't you the guy I saw name that here?
Spare me, you skeptic pessimist. Dr. Perger said he'll cure me even if it kills him. That is, if I don't die first.
I don't think you're even sick. It's all in your head.
Haven't you seen the new HIV blood test?
It's a plot scheme.
Could you just give it a minute?
Look, the public's in hysteric with fear, and the country's in a state of moral anarchy. As the affiliated or ostracized from the non-affiliated, we're lucky to live in small-town USA where the veil of worldly ignorance protects the accused.
There's too much noise going. Could you just please wait until I'm finished?
Never mind me. Same old bullshit.
Alright, what did you say?
Nothing. Stupid shit.
Yeah, figures. Sure there's enough C in this?
Of course there is.
There better be. Or your ass is mine.
If freedom isn't free, then what is?
An Olympic competition? Now, hand me those papers you read.
Must be a myth.
What is it?
Freedom.
There's a price to be paid for everything, Stefan.
Okay, then what about human rights? Where's the freedom of choice if there's a price to be paid for living in a so-called free society?
You have to follow the rules of society, any society, if you want to survive. Now, read your funny papers. I'm trying to focus on important political matters.
Yeah, like which terrorist country makes secret deals with?
No, like which senator gets too close to a loving team.
All God's creatures, great and small, deserve a slice of the pie, don't they?
And they'll fight for it until the day they die. Stefan, the strong survive. You ought to know that by now. I'll survive as long as anybody else on God's green earth, as long as I got the fight in me.
How could the will to live possibly overcome an incurable illness?
If my will to live overbears the virus's will to devour me, then I should be victorious.
You are so sure of yourself. You don't need Dr. Progies hovering around you like the Virgin Mary.
As long as I hang on, he thinks he's the greatest doctor alive. He's our friend, and I like to humor him.
Hello? I know. Hey, Julie. Yeah, he's asleep right now. What's up? Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. Miss Moffat? I don't know, that sounds interesting and all. Do you want to call him over? Yeah, one's okay. Should be up by then. Well, you know how he is, when you're sick and all. You need your beauty rest. No, he's fine to have visitors and all. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. See you at 1. Okay, bye.
Miss Moffat. My favorite leading lady's playing this call. It's safe to say I'm on. What's she up to?
The Small Bill Playhouse wants to give you a lifetime membership.
I haven't performed on their stage in what? 3 years? What's it going to cost me?
I think they want you to jump through the hoop and perform some real musical numbers. It's their 25th anniversary celebration.
Yeah, that would be their usual scheme to drain the fat wallets of city slickers. Has been variety entertainment gets them without fail.
Look, they're running in the red, and they need your help, okay? You did some of your best work there, and you met Julie there, and me, remember? We did that show together, Midsummer's Night Dream.
How could I forget? But for the anniversary thing, I doubt it.
Come on, Mark. This isn't like you. You should be glad that they want you at all.
This lifetime membership thing is bogus tokenism. I'd rather receive a gift certificate to Hamburger Heaven. If and when you get your degree in theater, send your ass to New York. Get out of here before the community theater entraps you.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, the Bartletts of Broadway are long range and small.
Things aren't so bad here. I mean, you made money doing commercials and regional dinner theater. You can't complain about that.
Yeah, selling ammonia cleansers on local television and singing to audiences who belch instead of applaud has its drawbacks.
Some great artists don't even recognize until after they're dead. Fuck. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't plan on going anywhere just yet. But I highly doubt that my 6 volumes of scrapbooks are going to impress anybody.
Okay, so sell the publishing rights. Auction them off at the anniversary bash.
Yeah, we could use the cash. I got some nice shots of Julie. I could squeeze a few sympathy bucks out of her. but my medical insurance isn't cutting it, so.
Okay, so let's get them down there. Let's sort them through. Julie can help us when she gets here.
No. Too much nostalgia is lethal. That has to be the cruelest form of revenge imaginable, showing a has-been as press clippings.
You depress me, Mark. Let's go out for a drive. It's a beautiful day out.
That's a good idea. The past is a refuge for losers.
Your collection of memorabilia is an entertaining reminder of a life well lived. We can sort them through, auction them off at the anniversary bash, and you can forget about those 60 plays you're forced to do over the years.
Maybe we shouldn't run off, you said? What with Julie coming by, and I'm half expecting Dr. Purgis too.
What are you talking about? You're running a little fever. You don't need Dr. Purgis to hover around you like a Virgin Mary and shove a thermometer up your butt.
Sorry, I think I need to go rest.
Mark, this isn't like you. Come on, I am suffocating in here.
Could you wake me up when Julie arrives?
I don't get you, Mark. 1 minute you're ready to take over the world, and the next minute you give up without a fight. Thanks. Thanks, you're a real frown. See if I take your word again, man. I am serious. I am sick of this shit. Someone's at the door.
Yeah,
I know.
Hey, Stefan. What are you dudes up to?
Hey, Mark. It's everyone. Come on in. What can I help you with?
I wanted to see Mark. Is he home?
Master's asleep.
Oh, you going somewhere? I didn't come at a bad time, did I?
No. We thought we were gonna go out, but changed his mind.
You feeling okay?
Same, I guess. So what can I do for you?
I've just been kind of worried about Mark recently. Just kind of wanted to check up and see how he's doing.
Thanks for checking my ass. Care for a drink?
No, the Lord was striking with a bolt of lightning.
Come on, Zebulon. Show us what you're made of. It's nearly noon. I mean, God wouldn't mind. He would have zapped us a long time ago for living such a promiscuous lifestyle.
The Lord can be very forgiving.
Very mysterious, so I've heard. Scott and soda, okay?
Sure, why not?
That's my boy. I'm actually glad you decided to drop by. We never have visitors anymore. Sent me with a good doctor. But don't you feel a little guilty for skipping church? You're a biblical scholar, aren't you? Names straight from the Bible, Zebulon. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Just call me Zeb, it's easier.
I like things to be tough. Sit down, darling. Be quiet as church mice.
Please, Stefan, I don't want to disturb him if he's sleeping.
I know. The kid needs a little stimulation to keep his blood boiling. Besides, we're gonna go out. It's good for him. Even if a stupid doctor says so.
Yeah, it must be rough taking care of him.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Are you really wrapped up in this religious stuff?
Well, when my parents were alive, and we traveled the Midwest holding revival meetings in a tent, and I was the poor orphan cripple who accompanied them, miraculously, set free of my crutches at each revivalist meeting.
Wow, that's really cool. In the 3 years we've known you, how come you've never mentioned this before?
I've only recently been able to talk about it.
Are you ashamed of it?
No, not since I asked the Lord to forgive me.
But you were a kid. I mean, you couldn't help it. You just did what your parents told you to do.
I realized how bad it was when I was 10, and then at the age of 15, I ran off when we played Denver, Colorado.
Wait, when you played Denver?
We were like touring thespians doing Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
Like you guys, actors. We could have used you on the road back then. Could have raked up a lot of extra dough.
Okay, so how does Jesus feel about you being gay?
I'm still wrestling the devil on that question. The Bible can be pretty damning on that subject.
Are you ashamed of it?
No, not since I asked the Lord Jesus to forgive me.
I know it's not my business, but you ought to consider changing religious groups. There are some decent gay churches, I hear.
Not in this town.
Well, hellfire. We'll start our own damn church. The Gay Spirits of Smallville. Come on, let's go cruising for some recruits.
What about Mark? Can he come too? We shouldn't opt to leave him here alone, should we?
He can take care of himself when he makes his mind up to.
Is he really dying?
No. No. The whole fucking thing's a hoax. It's to win sympathy votes in the next presidential election. The doctor's pissed off because I won't let me pump him full of this latest sample of antibiotics. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't fancy being a guinea pig for Little Zillie's quack.
Are you scared of being exposed to it?
No. I've been testing him last year. It's always been negative. Besides, we always take precautions. We're always safe. Come on, I want to go. I want to cruise by the river.
What about Mark? We were pretty loud. He's probably awake by now.
Believe me, when he's out cold. Come on, you've only had one drink. Let's go. Anyone tell you what beautiful night we have?
son of a gun. What a brilliant career in showbiz you've had. You know, maybe it is time for a comeback. Let's go through this. No, my first play, age 16. A leprechaun with a long green putty nose. My first 8 by 10. Love it. God, Julie's gonna love this when she gets here. Should rest. Little Miss Julie Moffat sat on the top of it. Julie, long time no see.
Hey, Mark. You look so good. You look great. It's good to see you. This is Claire, and that's Wanda.
Hi. To meet you.
They stage manage all the shows at the theater now.
Yeah? Good for you. Well, make yourselves at home, I guess. Does anybody care for a drink?
Nothing for me. Thank you.
Where's the bar?
It's over there. Help yourself.
So, where's Stefan? Did he tell you that I was coming to see you?
He's probably off sowing wild oats. You know, I feel like I knew you in a past life. You look really nice.
Thank you. You look really fit yourself. I'm glad. I was afraid that you were still suffering from
The plague? Yeah.
Yeah, that.
AIDS. That's what it's called. Officially, that is. And I don't blame you for having trouble mentioning it. I try not to talk about it myself.
Well, yeah, that is difficult to talk about.
So, I'm glad you guys are here and all, but I don't do well with awards or honors or whatever the hell you guys are trying to give me, so I'm gonna have to turn you down on the Playhouse thing.
Don't be such a fucking stiff. The goddamn theater needs dough. Kill you to hook it up with Julie for once.
Claire.
Yeah, I can see you and I could be fantastic friends. Maybe she's right. It would kill me.
Damn straight. You don't know how to smoke, do you?
No, my house is your ashtray. She has a nice sense of humor.
Wanda, you're being rude. Smoke bothers Mark.
He said he doesn't mind. As long as that's up to you.
No, please, smoke until you self-ignite. Just make sure you're outside when it happens. I don't want my house to burn down.
Very funny. Sorry, I can't go that has been.
No, aptly put. Has been. That's me. Out to pasture, hanging on to life by threads. I worked my tail off at that theater. When I played on that stage, the shows made money and the company isn't in red like it is now. It's you schmucks. You get your tired lesbian ass over here, you threaten to burn down my house, and you expect me to show some kind of allegiance. Alright, just because your sorry ass board of directors fucked you over for making shitty work, it's too fucking bad for that.
You got balls, bud. Moxie. Kinda like me. We're gonna be really good friends. What is that?
We love you, Mark, and we want you back, if you're well enough to come back.
So what do you say, Shakespeare? You gonna play ball, or are you gonna sit around here all day feeling sorry for yourself?
So this isn't some kind of trick to get me to jump through the hoop for some money then, right?
Okay, I admit the lifetime membership is just a silly gesture, but everyone does miss you. We remember the work you did there. It's just a lure to get your return, that's all.
So be a good little fishy and bite the hook.
I'll be damned. I thought I'd be the one getting the hook. You're being sincerely upfront about this. The theater truly wants me back.
Yes, Mark, we need you more than you know. Remember all the times we spent there?
Hey, hold it there, sister. You belong to me now.
You're not afraid of me. How I am?
You got your mouth washing here? Seriously, kid, you're not dealing with a full deck.
Don't
Wash
be-
your mouth out with this now.
Don't be stupid, Claire. Kissing is all right.
No, it's fine. Believe me.
Not to me, it's not. How are you tongue twisters are handling this?
Cut it out, Wanda.
Rinse your mouth out with this now or we're through.
You bitch!
You fucking know what? I've had enough to hear your drama. I'm fucking done. You know what?
You know what? That's fine with me. I'm sick to death of you.
What ice on you? I'll never know. Watch it, Buster. Who do you think you are? Marcus Welby?
They seem nice.
Yeah.
God, Dr. Perkins, what a pleasant surprise.
Have I come at a bad time?
Actually, you're a tad bit late. You missed all the excitement. Hang on. The actress? Maybe you remember Mark and I from performing at the Playhouse a couple years ago?
No, can't say I have.
Yeah, Doc, I gave you and your wife comps for every show I did there.
Ah,
Okay.
it's coming to me now. You were the redhead, weren't you?
No! Come on, you were the hit of Smallville.
And you never looked lovelier. Now, excuse us, dear. I have some very urgent business with Mark.
Well, certainly, Doctor. Don't mind me. I'm just a common nobody.
Of course you are. Quite a hit in the looks department, too, eh? Mark, have you boys been practicing safe sex?
What's this all about, Doc?
Stefan tested HIV positive.
How could that happen?
Are you wearing condoms?
Well, yeah, of course, Shit.
Yeah?
So, I'm not usually up for it, so Stefan likes to go out a lot on his own. I've suspected he's had a number of affairs on the side. I've told him to be safe, but he thinks the whole thing is fake, a plot concocted by a subversive political system.
He must be warned to change his behavior immediately. Have him come see me in my office tomorrow, and don't tell him I told you. This information is supposed to be strictly confidential.
It should be fine, Doc. You and I have been friends for a while. Stefan should understand. Him and I have been lovers for more than 3 years.
Yes, but it's a matter of ethics. May I sit down?
God, please, care for a drink?
No, thank you. Hilda and I are expecting some company later.
How about you, Julie?
Oh, no thanks. I gotta head to the theater anyway. Got a rehearsal.
I could do with one.
So, what's all the secrecy about? You two have such long faces. Is Mark okay, Doctor? The theater needs him.
As far as I know, it's up to Mark.
I'm fine, Julie. It's just, I get a little tired, is all. My throat gets raw, and sometimes my glands are swollen.
Have you been taking the medications I've prescribed?
No, they make me feel nauseous. But, I do eat well, and I take vitamin C.
Vitamin C. Oh my God, Mark. What are you trying to do to yourself? I gotta give you an injection immediately. I have some new sample antibiotics that are very tough on viral infections.
Wait, Doc, you don't understand. I intend to beat this thing without any use of dubious drugs or medical attention.
Vitamin C has never been proven effective against anything. You're clearly deluded. You're at state. Like, you've deluded yourself into believing absorbic acid is some kind of catch-all miracle cure. Your immune system is shot.
Well, yeah, if you put it like that, I guess it would, it would be. I hate shots.
Oh, but darling, you're a big boy now. Hey, Doctor, do you have a lollipop for our brave little hero?
Doc, sometimes these drugs make me feel a little woozy.
Pills will sometimes upset your stomach and make you woozy, but you shouldn't have been involved with this injection I gave you.
I just beginning to feel lightheaded. I don't understand.
Well, Mark, I gotta head to the theater. If one is there, I gotta straighten things out. It's nice meeting you, Doctor.
Likewise, young lady. May I walk you to your car?
Can you give me a ride to the theater? Wanda sort of ran off the car.
Certainly, dear. Mark, call me in the morning at my office.
But Julie, couldn't you stay a little bit longer? I wanted to show you my scrapbooks. Stefan should be back soon. He can drive you.
I'd love to if I could, but I really need to head to the theater. I'll call you about rehearsals at the Revue as soon as rehearsals are set. Then we can meet.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Doctor. Oh, I feel like shit.
Look, you'll be fine, Mark. Just get in bed, bundle up tight, and get some rest.
No, Doc, listen, I feel lightheaded, like I just hit a rush of poppers.
Hey, stay away from poppers and you'll be fine, okay? Just get some rest.
I'll see you soon, Mark. Take care of yourself, okay?
You bet I will. Bye, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, what'd you put in me? Oh. Oh, Stefan. Oh, Stefan, please come back. Oh, Stefan. Oh, Stefan, it'd be great if you came back by now. Oh, Stefan. Stefan. Stefan, fantastic album. When did you find time to put in a grand? You don't even know how to play piano. What do you? Stefan knows how to play piano. So how was? I heard that Zeb came over. What's up with that? You guys? Oh, hey, Bickley. What's the Zeb? Just talking about hi. Yeah, it's I mean, it's been a while since I've stage fought.
Hit me.
What?
Hit me.
With it, this isn't even this is a real story.
Hit me, Mark.
We don't even have any things choreographed. What's the matter? We can improv.
Hit me.
Shit, what's the matter with you? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Mark, Steph, hey.
Shut up, Stefan! I'm. Did you just untie my?
Men sometimes are masters of their own fate.
Is that Shakespeare?
The fault, my dear Brutus, is not in our stars. It's in ourselves.
That has nothing to do.
We are.
Stefan, you need some help. That's not fair.
Mark. The theater.
Ow!
Don't be such a
Theater
fucking
needs you.
shit.
The theater
Don't be
needs you,
such a
Mark.
fucking shit. Don't be such a fucking shit.
When did you get AIDS?
So you say Shakespeare? Come down.
Goodbye, Mark.
Goodbye.
God damn it, why couldn't the motherfucker leave the porch light on?
Quiet, Stefan. He's probably sleeping. He probably thought we had looped or something.
God, he's fucking on the couch waiting for us.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill us.
Just relax, asshole. He's not gonna know anything. He knows I like to trick her once in a while.
Okay, you know what, Mark? I can't do this. Just please don't tell me you did anything. I gotta see you later.
Fuck you, Zed Blonde. Get out of here. Fuck yeah, I'll call you. Hey. Listen, Mark. I'm sorry. I was out all day. I was Zed, fucking Zed. You know, I'm really sorry that I've been a dick lately. I just, this shit's been stupid. I just want you to know that I'm really sorry, and I love you and everything. Mark. No, Mark, please wake up. Please wake up, Mark. It's okay, Mark, please.
You quit picking your nose. What the fuck is wrong with you? Drunk?
I'm sorry.
Do you want a drink? That's the end, Tyler. It's the end. You're supposed to.
Hey, Mom. Just wanting to give you a call quickly before tonight. You're probably working late or on another date or something. Oh, that reminds me. I'm so glad you're done seeing that weird bald guy. What was his name? David. No. No. I don't know, but his hands were so cold and sweaty. And when he shook my hand, it felt like I just dipped it in that grease that comes off when you cook bacon. Brad. That was his name. Brad. God. That's gotta be the douchiest sounding name in the world, right? Brad. I mean, I can't be the only one that thinks that. Also, I know you liked it, but his mustache looked really gross. Sorry. I swear there were bits of food in it or something. Probably the flesh of his last victim. Okay, I'm sorry. Enough about pervy mustache man. What I really called you about is I need help figuring out what dress to wear tonight. So, I'm thinking about the green one, because I feel like it's a little bit fancier. But you know that black one that you like? That you bought me a couple years ago? I feel like that one would make a bigger statement, you know? I don't know. Anyway, tonight's the big night. Tonight is the premiere of everyone's favorite movie, A Winter Sun. God, even the name is stupid. Like, you can't tell me he actually sat down and thought about that and was like, yeah, that's good. It's not, by the way. I'm still fucking pissed that Paul cut me from that shit for his bullshit reasons. I still have his voicemail. Here, did I ever play that for you?
Hey, Becca, just calling to inform you of the last minute casting change. The team made a decision, and I agreed with them, to instead place Jennifer in your role and maybe cast a role. We just felt like she was better fit to play Olivia than you were, so we decided to move forward in a different direction. You know, I've been writing the script since real in English, so I know you understand you wanting to make it the best it can be. So that means you'll be playing the lead and you're going to be cast as her sister. So, yeah, just give me a call back as quick as you can, and I look forward to seeing you. Okay, bye.
I hope you can hear that bullshit. I hate that man. I bet he spent hours practicing that little speech before calling me up. You know, looking at himself in the mirror and being all fake emotional. He's good at that kind of stuff. What an asshole, right? Like, the fact that he'd think I'd like to come back and play the role of Olivia's sister, who he didn't even name, by the way, after he cut me from playing the lead, like, obviously not. The worst part, though, or one of them, is that he still calls me Becca. I mean, you know this better than anyone. Becky for family, Becca for friends, and everyone else just calls me Rebecca. God, the audacity of that bastard. I mean, to call me my friend-only nickname after raping me in my own apartment. And I know you're probably gonna say that I should go to the police, but I'm fine. I can do this myself, Mom. Anyway, him then proceeding to cut me from my big break role for what he claims were unrelated circumstances, or whatever he said. He's such a dick. Anyway, I don't know. I miss you. He's gonna tell everyone that he cut me from the role because I wasn't fit for it or something, which is bullshit, because I was fit for that role. I mean, you know how long I practiced my audition for, and plus, when I showed Dylan my audition, he basically teared up. You remember Dylan, right? Dylan Barley? Oh, sorry. Here we go again, asking stupid questions. Of course you remember Dylan. How long's it been? We've been friends for 14 years now? And known each other for almost 16, I think, or something like that. I mean, we're not as close as we were in high school, but we still talk. I miss high school. I wonder where I'd be right now if I was actually good at math. I'd probably be a doctor. Or maybe I'd be a teacher. Can you imagine? God, I would so suck at that. Imagine me as a teacher. Okay, picture it, right? I'm teaching a room full of children basic human skills. I'd kick them, like 100%. I'd just go crazy. I'd kick them all everywhere. God, I hate kids. I never want kids. I mean, if I had kids, I'd probably kick those too. That would be child abuse though, so probably not, if I could help it. Anyway, enough about abuse. Sorry. I am so excited to expose him at the premiere tonight. Tell everyone that, you know, I wasn't cut because I couldn't act, because, I mean, to be perfectly honest, everyone knows I can act. But I was actually cut because my own director raped me and was too scared of the consequences. He knew that his short career would be over. And the two unfortunately successful movies he's made so far would forever be tarnished with his name. People would watch his films with their half-decent writing and they would talk about how they can separate the art from the artist and, you know, enjoy his carefully formulated scripts without thinking about the fact that he's a rapist. But then again, there's always that group of people that will love him regardless of what he's done, right? Fans that will forever tweet about that one specific line that Jenny says to Oliver in When the Day Breaks. And they'll talk about how talented Paul is. They'll say that the accusation of sexual assault is, you know, probably just a way of me trying to get back at him for robbing me of my first big lead role. It's natural for people to think that. I mean, he publicly announced he was recasting the role of Olivia, so people are bound to think I'm just lying to get revenge. Why would I lie about something like that? Hollywood bullshit. His scripts are formulated so carefully, you would think that he wrote them like he was filling in Mad Libs or something. But I guess that's just the way the world works. Anyway, I think I'm going to wear the black dress tonight. It's fitting attire for the death of Paul Warzak's career. Plus, I look really hot in it, so. Alright, now. Gold eyeshadow or silver? I'm wearing red lipstick. What do you think would look best? Oh. Jesus. Good thing I'm not wearing the green dress, right? The green dress and the red lipstick. I would have looked like I was on my way to a shitty sit in the corner and sip some white wine quietly kind of Christmas party, right? You know, I'd be there with my glass and I would take a sip and oh, that lipstick would make that weird greasy smear on the edge of the glass that I'd have to awkwardly wipe off with the sleeve of my jacket while remaining eye contact with whoever I was talking to. Fashion disaster, right? The green dress and the red lipstick. What was I thinking? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with the silver eyeshadow. I miss you, Mom. It's weird to think we were supposed to see each other last week, and now we gotta wait almost another month. 3 weeks. How long has it been? 6 months? 7? God, it feels like forever. When you get back to me, make sure to tell me what the plan is for Easter this year, too. Hey, maybe I can wear the green dress then, right? Oh, shit. Sorry. Dylan's supposed to be picking me up, like, really soon. Shit, sorry. Sorry, I'm really nervous for tonight. When Dylan picks me up, he's picking me up early because we want to go get McDonald's before the premiere. You know, chicken nuggets to calm my nerves. I wonder if I'd be better off working as a fast food employee. Getting paid minimum wage, while getting yelled at by homeless men and middle-aged soccer moms with minivans full of screaming, excited children impatiently waiting for Happy Meals. Yeah. God, I fucking hate kids. I think I'm better off as an actor than a McDonald's employee. Probably. I wish I had a McDonald's near me. Like, I wish I could go and get a greasy burger whenever I wanted to. It'd barely fill me up, but it tastes good, so. I mean, not that I could necessarily afford to do that anyway, but it's a nice thought, right? This was supposed to be the first movie really got my name out there. I was gonna be rich. Okay. Rich compared to what I have now, which, okay, it isn't a whole lot, but. Oh, also, did you know that Paul is so goddamn ugly? Like, okay, picture this, right? His hairline, okay? It looks like when the tide is out at the beach and you can see all the seaweed and the shells poking out of the sand. Except the seaweed, the sand is his face, and the seaweed and the shells are the bumps that he has on his chin because he's in his mid-20s and he still doesn't know how to shave. Okay, and I wouldn't usually insult someone's appearance, but I feel like these insults are excused. I wish you were here to curl my hair. It always looks so pretty when you do it. I just never seem to get it just the right way. Remember prom night when you helped me get ready? God, I felt so pretty. I wish I had a time machine. I felt so gorgeous that night. And I've just looked so ugly lately. Maybe I'd get cast more if I looked like Angelina Jolie or Scarlett Johansson. Maybe I'm just not pretty enough. Speaking of things that are ugly, Paul has these stupid big black sunglasses, and he swears they look so cool, but he looks like an idiot. It looks like, you know this goggles that you wear when you go skiing? They look like those, but they're so awful. And if he shows up to his little premiere tonight with those stupid glasses on, I'll kill him. And I'm not kidding, I will kill him. I mean, if I wouldn't get caught, of course. I'd get a gun. I assume that your friend, pervy mustache man Brad, probably has one, or a collection of them. I'd take it from his bacon grease hands, and I'd take it all the way to Paul's fancy LA apartment. And I'd shoot the fuck out of him. I'd unload the gun into his torso. But before he dies, I'd shoot his tiny, tiny dick off. I'd give the gun back to Brad and thank him for letting me borrow it. And I mean, hell, if I wouldn't go to jail, I'd confess. I would want people to know that I killed Paul Warzak. I might even write a book about it. Call it Famous Actress Rebecca Anderson Kills Her Rapist. Because in this dream, I'm actually successful. And maybe, to be super ironic about it, I'd make a movie. I'd call it Revenge. Revenge. Written and directed by Rebecca Anderson. Starring Rebecca Anderson as herself. Maybe then I'd finally be a famous actor. But I can't go to jail, right? I wouldn't survive in jail. I'd probably get shanked in the courtyard, or hey, maybe I'd get raped again. It's getting pretty late, Mom, so I gotta go. Wish me luck tonight, though. I'm gonna go eat chicken nuggets and a Big Mac in a shitty Honda Civic. And then I am gonna tell the world about the absolute bastard, asshole, dickhead, sandy-faced, sorry excuse for a man that is Paul Warzak. All right. Call me back when you get this. Love you lots.
Care and feeding baby birds. It's like they're trying to keep hope alive. It sounds so pretentious. Doesn't it, God? Are you there, God? It's me, Connie. You can listen in too, Satan. No one ever said the devil wasn't a good listener. I had to try and save him. It's foolish and stupid and pointless. Rather like everything else in my life up to this point. Start over, my friends keep saying. Pray about your choices. About why you keep coming back to this same place. Same damn place. Sorry, God. I think there'll be more swearing, so sorry, God. I mean, but why should you care about our language? I feel like you would care more about if we kill old people for fun and profit, or if we slap our dogs, or laugh at the suffering and pain of others. Maybe you do. But here I am, trying to care for baby birds. Blackbirds or robins, I'm not quite sure. Can't really tell without the feathers on. I'm feeding them, they seem to be eating and pooping. I keep them warm. I was at such a bad point yesterday. I was bleeding. I felt like I was bleeding inside. And well, wondering what was the purpose of this life I've had. Silly. It's to care for baby birds. Oh, I promise I won't get all maudlin. I love that word, maudlin. I've had enough of maudlin. I promise to be all strong and heroic. After all, I've decided not to kill myself. I have babies to look after. At least until they die. I am pinning my life on tiny hearts and fragile, transparent bodies. One already died. Died last night. It was just a cold little curled up thing. The other two peeped for their food. I've been saying for a while now, if this happens, I won't cut my wrists. If this happens, I won't swallow a gallon of Tylenol. I'm trying to declare bankruptcy. I can't afford it. Isn't it ironic? Can there be a higher, more cut and clearer irony than that? I can't afford my own bankruptcy? $1,100. And it's so embarrassing. I just want this all to end. To have some sort of numbness. To float. And float. I'm out of resilience. Plumb out, not a resilience. Sit down to rewrite my resumes, to apply for jobs that already have 1,000 applicants apiece, and wonder, why am I doing this? Why do I even bother? Maybe I should have become a nurse. They always need nurses. They don't need failed poets. Nobody ever needs a poet. Should probably write this all down in some masturbatory rhyming couplet. I can read it at my funeral. I'll be cremated. It's cheaper than a real burial. My mother was cremated because it was cheaper. She would have been fine with the cremation. I'm not being nasty. I mean, because poor people have to be practical about costs above all else, because a single penny can fuck you 3 ways to sideways nowadays, huh? See? Told you there'd be more swearing. Sorry. But, what's holding me back? This picture of my dad finally. Not so much, though. Not so much since yesterday. Oh, sure, the dying, it would be easy. It's always pictured so easy in movies and TV. But real life, they don't show the cleanup, the what to wear to the funeral decisions, the coffin versus burning the remains, and finding the body itself. It would be my dad or my brother who found me. I don't want that. So maybe I should consider a drive. A one-way drive to Nevada, where they have millions of hotels. Just check in and not check out. Like in one of those Roach Motel commercials. These 2 remaining birds die. Maybe I should consider a road trip. But life is precious, right? But we know better, huh, big boy? Why are you a guy, Satan? Why not a woman? Women are very rebellious, have to be trained like vicious Dobermans to behave. I can totally see a woman starting a fight with the big boss up there, getting all riled up and snotty and getting all the other angels. It's probably why I don't have a husband and 3 snot-smeared rugrat tongue. Pretty bitchy myself. Obedience to God, a big 0. Haven't been to church in what, years? Not even a Christmas service. I do love the carols though. Those old, beautiful carols. I wonder if that's what birds sing all day long. Carols. The ones who do sing, not the ones who like scream and scold. The warblers and those other ones that sing. I wonder if they sing happy to be alive and here carols, right as the cat comes and kills them. No cat today. No killing. No claws. Just happy thoughts. Just birds singing hymns or carols. Try to have some happy thoughts here. Be all positive and brave and have that can-do fucking spirit. Sorry, God. I'm angry. Just so angry. Oh, buddy. Come on, dude. That's a good word. That's a good word. You see, God, I'm trying to work on my karma. I know that's like a pagan thing. From India or China. I'm not sure. I went to school and I don't know that. The golden rule, right? That's karma, right? Do unto others. Try to be nice. I don't spit on children or kick dogs or run over cyclists. Though it's so tempting, right? I mean, when they ride down the road in their silly, too-tight outfits, I mean, come on. Don't you just want to run over them with your car, then back up and laugh at them, then run over them again? Maybe that's just me. Karma. I was talking about karma. What would my karma be if I swallowed a gallon of Tylenol? Connie, I hear you saying in your Sean Connery voice. I imagine that you, God, have like a Sean Connery voice, and that Satan has a voice more like Cary Grant. Don't ask why, that's just what I hear in my head. Connie, says God, it was gonna get better the very next day. You were gonna be published in some vastly important New York poet magazine. You're gonna get a job interview. You're gonna win the lottery, many millions. Be able to pay your goddamn bankruptcy lawyer. If you just waited a day, just a day. But I've been waiting for the good things to happen for years now. I've been patient. I'm nice. I go out of my way for my friends when I can. Is that why I never get anywhere? as I wait. As I try to be as small as possible, not make any noise. I even write polite poems about nature and waterfalls. Nothing profound. I'm not profound. I never let myself be. I write pretty, shallow poems to please everyone, and they please no one. So I drown in debt, I take jobs that eat my soul, and oh, let's be honest, it's just us three. I wish I had died at birth. Because this is far harder. To get up every day and not face things than being a soccer mom with a Down syndrome baby. So I take care of birds. My dad knocked out of the nest. Yeah. Too old to care about this. Should be all grown by now. Be indifferent to everything but my credit report. I'll never be a mom. Or a wife. I've spent my life in school, working crappy jobs, waiting for the mail, or lately, the emails that don't get sent. Or the emails that say, sorry, we don't want your shallow crap. Good luck not being a writer, ever. Don't you just wish rejection letters were honest? That they'd finally say, once and for all, you can't write? Try marine biology, or dead animal removal. I hear they're always hiring. I would so love to get that rejection letter. Finally stop waiting, wishing, dreaming. Finally stop all that crap. It'd be so nice. Could finally give up, move on. Whether it's nursing school or razor blade. This being in limbo all the time, it's cruel. It really is. Waiting for your dreams to come true. Hang in there. Someday it'll happen. Someday your dreams are gonna come true. My friends keep saying. They have lives. They have jobs. They have money in the bank and go on vacations. They have husbands and wives and children. Some of them even have grandchildren by now. I have nothing. I have nothing to show. No awards, no college teaching position, just until my book gets published, crapola. I didn't mean to get on this. I didn't mean to get all maudlin. Just tired. I'd be homeless right now if my dad hadn't let me come home. Birds can make new homes every year, get new babies every year. What a relief. Everything new every year. The memory of their dead, not even a blip in their tiny heads. No memory of that magpie attack that destroyed all but one egg. No memory of that one little chick that fell out of the nest and hopped about so comically. Comically until the cat came and killed it. while the mother bird squawked and pecked and screamed at the cat. No memory of that at all. I wish I had that sort of memory. Where nothing sticks. Nothing makes me so angry and frustrated I want to pound nails through my heart. You get tired. You get tired of groping in the dark. Unless, of course, you're an owl. Owls can see very well in the dark. I watch Animal Planet. Watch a lot of TV now. I don't have a job. Is it peaceful when you die? I think it is. I think it's when you can finally stop hoping. You can finally stop waiting. Amen. If these birds die, when they die, I'll write a poem. I'll call it The Death of the Birds and the Death of the Bad Poet. Or just Dead Birds, Dead Broad. And when I print it out, I'll glue glitter all along the edges and draw stars in all the white spaces. I'll hang it up on my wall and read it every day to remind myself why I'm in nursing school and not sitting in a mansion writing a life and times of Lord Byron, sipping tea, eating cucumber sandwiches, and hot Cheetos. Even a famous poet like myself would still like those hot Cheetos. I mean, damn. Thank you, God, for giving that idea to someone. Hot Cheetos. They make my bad tooth hurt, and I have to take a leave every time I eat them, but life is pain, and in the end, it's all worth it, right? Is that the lesson I take away for today? I honestly want to know. What lesson am I not learning that I have to keep failing over and over? What lesson is that? I'm lost here, God. I'm just lost. I couldn't let those stupid, ugly, needy, ugly birds die. Kicking and peeping on the barn floor, growing cold and starving. Abandoned as if they didn't matter. They matter, of course, to you, God. They matter to their mother. I mean, hell, I think even Satan likes the birds. They do, you know, shit on everything, piss people off. They wake you up at 5 in the morning and that pisses people off. Is that funny to you, Satan? The ability of birds to piss off lazy, clean people? Trying to be funny. Trying to make light of looking down the barrel of a bottle of pills. Trying to make light of the fact that everyone making fun of me and my dreams. And my dad, just yesterday. There are words that cling about in your heart, like your own dad calling you a waste of skin. And he said it under his breath, so I almost didn't hear it. But like he wanted me to hear it. Waste of skin, waste of time, waste. And since he's a farmer, that's a huge sin. Everything has to have a use, a function, a purpose. He lets the dogs, his dogs, kill rabbits and fox babies. And I get it. I totally get it. Because rabbits and foxes can plug up holes and damage things. But he sees me in the same light as some useless, destructive rabbit. And I try and fight that belief. Because it's in me. It's in my very bones. I should have been ordinary. I should have been a cheerleader, a mother at 20. That I should have never tried to write or dream or reach. I should have been dull. Not care so much when baby birds get knocked out of their nest. To be a bird. Just rebuild. Maybe that's it. To not care. I mean, if your life could end at any point, why not? Fly around and eat worms. Build that nest year after year. I can start over. It's just having to rebuild, right? Should look into that sky and not care at all how big it is. And laughing. Looking at this mopey, dopey moment. All the mopey, dopey, crappy moments. That life is a string of uncooked macaroni on a double strand of sewing thread. You know, some people have expensive strings of pearls for lives, but not me. I have macaroni and sewing thread. Not even spray painted gold. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. I want the pearls, I want the awards, and I want my own fucking dad crushed beneath his own tractor. The way he crushed me. Do I hope this last little bird dies? Or that it lives? So tired of hoping. So tired. Even the thought of waiting for this last little bird to die is too much. And if it lives, if. Goodbye. Time for a one-way drive to Nevada. Wonder if we'll go to heaven, God. Or will it be all pitchforks and demon baby birds for me? Waste of skin. Waste of skin. Guess I got all